Hey guys, welcome to today's episode of Travel with Rick. We're back at Epcot's International Food and Wine Festival, trying out all the things all around the marketplace. Great friends like John. Hey John.
Hey buddy, so nice to be here. I cannot believe we're back at Food and Wine.
It's great to have you back. What I can't believe is we're getting so near the end.
I know, we are like literally almost to the very end.
We're almost catching up with where we began.
That's right.
we began in Greece with you over there, and we're almost back around, aren't we?
We almost made the complete circle around World Showcase, and I am still loving life right now. I'm so excited.
We're at a cool place you and I have visited before, actually, not just in Epcot.
Physically visited Ireland.
Yeah, been to Ireland before. What did you think about that trip?
Oh my gosh, I tell people all the time who have never been, you need to go to experience it. And the way we did, because we got to go the Adventures by Disney.
Great trip.
They started us off in Dublin, so it felt very comfortable. We were in the city for a few days, and then we went out to a smaller community out in Killarney, and then we spent 3 nights in Dromoland Castle out in the middle of nowhere in County Clare. I've never seen green that like in Ireland before. It was so amazing, and the people were great. The whiskey was incredible. The last night in Dublin was a little crazy. We had some friends there, and they got like top shelf,
right,
and sampled it. It was incredible. We played some golf there. It was
good trip.
It's a great trip.
It was really a great
trip.
Awesome. So now we're back here at Epcot, and we are here at the Island Marketplace. We've got one of the go-to dishes every year, and that's this seafood pie, right?
Yeah, one of my favorite dishes. I'm so glad that I get to have it with you again this year. This is so great. The rich seafood and the potatoes. I can't wait.
Dig in, man. Make it happen.
All right, that's why we talking.
Happen.
Let's just get into it here.
Let's see what you got. And this other thing we have over here, we're not really big. I'm not really a big dessert person on TWR, but we did go ahead and go for this warm chocolate pudding with an Irish cream liqueur custard, which I am really,
Yeah.
I love this molten center thing here. And we'll see what this Irish cream custard is. I want to make a mess out of it, but I'm going to try a bite.
Yeah.
Oh, baby. That is so good. The chocolate is warm, molten. Think of a lava cake. I don't think they call it that. This is just warm chocolate pudding, but it is like a lava cake on the inside. Just got that molten center, and then that lighter topping, the cream liqueur custard. That rocks, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's so good.
I'm gonna try a little of your beer there.
All right, and the beer that we have, and if you've ever watched any episode of Travel with Rick,
there's a pairing, right?
There's a pairing. And Rick's not the biggest beer person, but the pairing is the beer and the seafood Fisherman's pie, right?
Right, it is.
And this beer is the Irish cream? Kilkenny Irish cream.
That's the one, exactly.
Irish cream ale. So it's Kilkenny Irish cream ale. It's really, really good. It's not overbearing. It's actually really, really... It's really good. It's really smooth. It's not overpowering. It's... the type of beer that I would have on a day like today, where it's hot, nice.
That's pretty nice.
Yeah,
that's refreshing.
Doesn't burn. It doesn't have a kick to it like some of the IPAs do. It's not heavy like a stout.
Okay.
It's not as heavy as the Guinness that we had, the Guinness plant.
Right.
But
which we are qualified to pour the perfect pour.
We are. Rick and I both are certified. We're bona fide and certified.
That's right.
To pour our own.
We don't have the T-shirt, but we have the plaque to say so, right?
Yep.
You found a big chunk of that lobster yet? There's a little chunk, I think, right there. Oh yeah, man. It might have been more potato than lobster, but
it's so good.
A little piece of shrimp or lobster or something there.
It's just indicative of the food of Ireland. It's just hearty. It's simple.
Some of the best seafood. I know you mentioned the last night in Dublin. Do you remember the last night in Shannon when we were at Dromoland Castle? Remember we had that surf and turf. We had a piece of filet and we had a piece of salmon. And that was probably the best surf and turf, probably the best salmon I've ever had in my life.
Absolutely.
That was incredible.
Some of the freshest that we've had.
Really good.
If you ever get a chance to go to Ireland, go experience it, and don't go to the touristy places. Go off the beaten path. Find some places maybe off the main roads. Go meet some locals and find out where they go to eat. The chefs here at Epcot did their work too. So when you go and you get the Fisherman's pie, it's going to be very similar to what you're going to get in Ireland. Probably be a little different, but it's going to be very similar. And this dessert is amazing. I remember we had some incredible desserts that whole week.
Oh, yeah.
When we were in Ireland.
They took such good care of us on that trip, and we did. We had such wonderful food. We met such great people, and that's you mentioned the green. That was my takeaways from that trip, was how green it was, how warm the people were, and how awesome the food was. And I remember one of the stories that I always told after that trip, and still do, and will now, because hey, it's Travel with Rick,
right.
so I guess I get to ramble on my own stories.
Yeah, it's your show,
but
man.
one of the things, one of my things to do there was I wanted to stumble in off the street into an Irish pub, sit down next to an Irishman and order an Irish whiskey.
Yep.
And we did that not once but many times.
Many
and
times.
Found how friendly they were, and they hear our voice, they hear, they understand, pick up right away that you're from the States. But it's not like, oh, you tourist. It's like, hey, what part of the States are you from? My brother, he's from Jacksonville.
Right. And you really
you
realize the connection that they have with the United States and how many friends and family have either traveled here or live here. And that's the great thing. World Showcase is not just an attraction. It really is a melting pot of people from different cultures, because a lot of the cast members are from the countries that they represent. And then the International Food and Wine Festival is that. It's an international food and wine festival. So you have the opportunity to sample, tastes from the Caribbean, tastes from South America, tastes from places like Belgium and Poland and Ireland, France. You have the 11 countries that are here all the time.
Even Farm Fresh America. You can go over there and pick up a nice chicken and dumpling. And, that's what we gave to the world cuisine.
That's right, chicken and dumplings.
Last year it was griddled yardbird and collard greens. So.
Well, you got to do what you got to do sometimes. but yeah, it's really great. And plus, not only you get the food, you also get to sample some of the beverages. Like at Farm Fresh, they have a couple of the beers from where I used to live over in Plant City. So Two Henry's is represented well here at the Food and Wine Festival.
Awesome.
So the thing is, if you don't know what you don't know about Food and Wine Festival, they've got these handy dandy little passports. And passports, like we said before, they give you a lot of information about the marketplaces, Eat to the Beat concert series that we're looking forward to. They give you some samples of what the food looks like, give you some ideas on what to do with kids, and explain this thing to me again. I'm not really wrapping my mind around why are there stickers in the book.
Well, all right. So, as John mentioned, this is your guide to all things Food and Wine Festival. So each marketplace is listed along with tons of information in the beginning. But in each marketplace, they'll have each food and beverage item that's there with a little checkbox by it, so you can check off what you had, maybe make some notes in the margin about what you liked or you didn't like. But then also by that marketplace, they're going to have a place for a passport stamp. Much like if you visited a country, when you enter or immigrate through customs, they're going to stamp your passport. And that's what we've always done in the past with this one. Well, this year, the powers that be at Disney, maybe they figured that it would help with the lines, tie up less cast members, tie up less guests waiting in the marketplace lines to get their passport stamped, so that they could just use those places for giving out food and beverage, food and wine.
Streamline the process.
So instead of them stamping it, this year they've given us stickers so we could stamp it ourselves, John.
Right, absolutely.
DIY, buddy.
DIY. So I've already found Ireland, which is right here.
There you go.
So I'm going to pull the Ireland sticker off.
And each sticker has its own little design, its own little graphic and everything for that country.
Nice and branded and unique.
Yeah.
So I got the Ireland, so I'm going to go back and find Ireland back in the book here.
It's pretty far back there, isn't it?
Way back. It's two from the end.
We are wrapping them up, man.
And so yeah, there you go. So we're good. We got Ireland right here. So next is Scotland, I think Canada, and then I think you have something else planned. But yeah, we're getting close to the end.
Yep. Did I mention this? I don't know if I mentioned this on this show.
No, but let me tell about the wristbands and then I'll dovetail. So if you are budget conscious, you want to make sure that you don't overspend, which when you go to the marketplaces, you have to pay for each food item or each beverage item, and it's really simple to spend way too much. So Disney has little wristbands that go around your wrist. You can put a little gift card on it. You can load it up with however much you know you want to spend that day. You can go through and you can pay for all of your items on that gift card. Then when the gift card runs out, you're done. But what they've done this year is they've plussed it up one more. So why don't you tell them about that?
Yeah, this year, if you would be willing to put $200 on a gift card, you can get this special commemorative gift card along with this commemorative lanyard, which says Epcot's International Food and Wine Festival 2016. So this is your as keepsake.
Yeah.
It doesn't cost you any more. You just have to charge your gift card with with at least $200, and then they'll give you this as a commemorative gift. You can use your gift card, as John said, all around World Showcase for your food and beverage items. You can also use it at your resort. You can use it at theme parks and for other purchases. So your $200 doesn't have to just be consumed here at Food and Wine Festival. And you'll get this. Not only that, I've got a couple of these now because, you know, it takes a lot to keep Travel with Rick on the road. It takes at least a couple of these lanyards a year to get us all the way around. And we want to thank Kingdom Magic for that for sure. We'll come back to that. But I'm giving one of these away. So at the end, you know, we've been saying we're going to come up with some kind of cheesy contest. Believe me, it shall be cheesy, and you will have to do something probably pretty easy, like check a box or give a name or something like that. And then I'm going to send you one of these in the mail.
Awesome. That's
Pretty
great.
cool.
Yeah, and we have to mention our sponsors, our benevolent friends who have given us a grant.
Generous grant
from our friends.
Enough for 2 or 3 lanyards at least.
At least from our friends over at Kingdom Magic Vacations.
Yes.
KingdomMagic.com.
KingdomMagic.com.
That's right. If you're looking to book a Disney vacation or travel anywhere around the world, right?
That's right.
You can call Kingdom or email or visit
live
the website.
chat. That's right. Check
Yeah.
out the website. Check out our Facebook page. Anything.
Yeah, you can contact Kingdom Magic Vacations, and I'm telling you, this is Rick and I are friends. I love the company. I would say this to anybody who walks up and asks me the question: the very best agents on the planet,
Yep.
Kingdom Magic Vacations. They make your travel as simple as it can be.
Right.
If you have a problem, they'll fix it. They'll figure out a way to make your trip as magical as it can be. KingdomMagic.com.
All right, so, well, that wraps up today. Folks, we've got a couple of more days left. If you have missed any of our episodes, oh, don't worry.
Shame on you.
Yeah,
Shame.
Don't worry.
Shame.
They're still there. You can find them on travelwithrick.com. Just keep scrolling down and hitting that older episode or older post button until you find the one that you want. You can also go over to youtube.com/travelwithrick. We have a playlist set up for you there. And be sure to check out our Facebook page, facebook.com/travelwithrick. There you might see a few more food pictures. You might hear me telling you how hot it is out here to come later in the day, to pace yourself. Make sure you drink lots of water. All of those good public safety tips that we like to give you.
That's
But
right.
we got a lot of stuff for you, so don't miss any episodes. And be sure to come out and enjoy it for yourself, right?
Absolutely. Make
All right.
sure you like, share, and subscribe.
Cool. All right, guys. Well, thanks for watching. John, thanks for being here.
Thank you for having
Hope
me.
to see you right back here tomorrow, guys, for another episode of Travel with Rick. So long, everybody.